The graves were, really well maintained, but you always, look back and say, why is he here? Why did it happen?
We saw the ultimate object of his release as one whereby the family would eventually and at last have access to the grave, to be able to visit it on his anniversary, to be able to bring our children up to it. And I think including him in the plot in Glasnevin does mean that his name will be remembered.
We decided on Glasnevin. I hope he'll be happy there with the rest of his comrades.
Ní rá cinú an rialtais go dúrfaí sacred stáit don na hóglaí sír ó chunspaid. Bhíad an a bhí dú na chuine, dína dhéala in Evras go man fí les pulatú les.
Cuireann sé dín báram dur a léim na pápéirí agus tá scríóirí sa pápéirí ag léig terrorist na hóglaigh a fuair Boston Tíirse.
Some of the commentators have been actually offensive, and to draw any parallels between what these men did and the current sort of political climate is completely irrelevant.
They were fighting under the auspices of a Dáil that was democratically elected by the people of that country. They were freedom fighters, yes, but not terrorists.
These men gave their lives for a cause that they believed in passionately. My grandfather never wanted to be a martyr. He would far have preferred being alive with his young wife and his daughter whom he adored and his baby.
Baimid an Doyle agus lán sásta go bhfuil sé ag fáil aithins an méid a rinne sé san Tíirse. Ó stáil am go maid Moran, clán Jorach sinne, ba Moran.
Sacred stáit na nóglach an cheathrú lá déag dhearú fómhar, bliain an 2001.
Mountjoy was the most touching part of the whole procedure. It will bring tears to stone, that's all I'd say about it now.
Bhí Moran ar maidin aránig mé anseo, bhí mé an brónach ach an bródúil.
Actually leaving Mountjoy, was walking behind the hearses because that felt like we had achieved something. Finally, the men were free. That was very special.
I was particularly overwhelmed by the public response. So many people gave their time, and very moving to see them lining up, especially outside the prison and on the route. It was tremendous.
Tásta go mó clán na hóglaigh féin, bhí as an dán or súd, tuisc go raibh sé go millite agus ócádan anabór de gach éé.
I feel the day sort of answered all the criticism and all the questions. I saw Fintan O'Toole there today. He called a lot of this grotesque, and I wanted to go to him and say, well, I'm Philomena Whelan from Clifton, and I'm attending the funeral of my uncle in respect of my father. And I'd like to say to him, I found his presence there grotesque, and I'd like to ask him to go home.
That was my favourite part in the cemetery. And I could get the full military honours. It was sad that they couldn't have had it 80 years ago. They were just buried as criminals, but now they're being buried as martyrs.
Uachtarán, Muinte na Heran, Tommy Ballyhead Sean New, in almost on Deichniúr Oakley, for boss there and gruff. You'll dinner for all that's in Tearshaw, not Jackman or Moran Rubbe, go Whelan or Corn of Bar Sean and Sean New. I was a meaty again.
Each and every one of them were honoured today by the people of Ireland, and I thought that was very, very fitting tribute to them.
It's probably without question the best day of our lives. You know, it's something that will never happened before. It'll never happen again.
Dula bhaile nach tá anna áthas orm go raibh an lá chomór agus go deas agus tá anna hasta leis.
Saturn an fiúláid a bhí ar a fómhar, chuirtar Paddy Maher I Maileán Londrí, de laigh faoi hún ina bhuaí féin.
My dad would be very proud for this occasion if he was alive, the Lord of mercy in his soul. That's what he really wanted. His remains brought back to Ballylanders, and we're stone delighted at this particular time.
It was such an emotional day, an overwhelming day. I felt like all of us had done the right thing and bring the man home. And if you see the countryside around here and the setting where he'll lie forever, it makes me feel glad that we did it.
The choice is ours. We can go whenever we like now. We don't have to get anybody's permission.
There's a dear little isle in the western ocean, an island of purity, holy and grand. Its name fills its daughters and sons with emotion, when hard on the shores of the far off distant land. Oh, 'tis Ireland, God bless her, the birthplace of heroes, a home of the patriot warriors and sage, our bards and our chieftains, whose names live in stories. May they live forever on his